Good morning, you guys. It is Easter weekend and I thought I would put together this short video for us to just talk about some stuff here in the garden. And I wanted you guys to see, this is our garden right now. It don't look much like one, does it? But with all things Easter and with Jesus's death and resurrection, I thought it would be cool to talk about a few things that pertain to gardening and redemption in the garden. So let's do some cleaning up and let's do a little talking. So with gardening, it's a lot like our life. We let these weeds grow and these weeds grow. We let them grow a little bit and they grow into a lot. This can pertain to a lot of things. It can be very similar to the things we let enter our lives, and eventually they just take over. You know, for some people it could be just spending money with, you know, just buying a few things here and there, to a full-blown, you know, shopaholic, spenders, anonymous, gotta have therapy kind of thing, to drugs, just recreational use of drugs, to being a full-blown drug addict. No one thing is better or worse than another, and it's Easter weekend and it really got me thinking, Lord, show me the areas in my life that need to be cleaned up. And I immediately thought, hey, let's go get in the garden, because in the garden He can show me ways that I might not see otherwise. It gives me time to reflect, to ponder, and to listen. You know, it's during the summer is one of my favorite times because I do get to get out in the garden. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling away all these the old nasty stuff, which can really relate to things in our life. And nobody wants the old nasty stuff. It's hard to grow new stuff. It's hard to grow fresh. It's hard to grow anything in the old nasty stuff, because all you're going to get is new nasty stuff. So if you plant things too early, nothing's going to grow. If you plant things too late, they're more than likely just going to burn up. So you've got to find the perfect time for planting things, just in the right time of the season, which is very similar to the way that the Lord works in our lives. With me, my entire 20s was spent with the wrong people, drugs, doing what I wanted to do, and a whole lot of misery. I've always known the right way of living. I've always known that when I was tired of running, that the Lord was waiting for me. I've always known that no matter how far I was gone, that Jesus was just there and He was waiting to save me again. So one day in my life, I just decided, Lord, I'm tired of waking up every single morning. There is nothing in this life that I need. There's nothing in this life that needs me. I need you to step in and intervene, Lord. Just meet me here where I am and just show me that this life is worth it. And he did. He took away all my desires for the drugs and for the bad company, and I really just wanted to be loved and accepted. That's all I've ever really wanted. I've always had a problem with confidence and self-esteem. You know, I've always been the big girl, and you know, things that all girls go through. But as an adult, I couldn't continue to let that be the basis of my life because it was killing me. It was just killing me. And I feel like there's some of you guys out there who can relate and know what I'm talking about. You might have suffered with it through childhood and adulthood. So when I was at my lowest, I was pretty broken. I was lost. I didn't know top from bottom. I wasn't making ends meet. I just wasn't anything. So I thought, one of the words that used to come to me all the time was worthless. I was told I was worthless over and over again. And I had somebody come up to me and speak life into me. She told me how worthy I was. And to hear that, that kind of changed every aspect of the way that I thought. The Lord had always promised me that He was going to give me a husband. As crazy as that sounds to some of you guys, I've always wanted someone who was going to provide for me and love me unconditionally through my good, through my bad. Somebody I didn't have to worry about, that was going to love the Lord. But the Lord was not going to give me those desires until I was ready for them. So much of my time after I rededicated my life to the Lord was spent focusing on me and some growth. And then the Lord sent me Nick. And I'm not here just to give you another love story, but I am here to give you some hope or just a little glimpse into our life, because the Lord died on the cross on Good Friday. He knew that saving the world from their sins meant that He had to die, and He did. He chose to take on those burdens. He chose to take on the burdens of me. He chose to take on the burdens of you. He chose to take on every stupid thing we've done, every crossword we've said, every person we've talked about, every time we've gotten upset with our children, every time we got mad at the driver driving beside us going down the road. He died so that those sins were forgiven. And sometimes I just can't comprehend that I know the love that I have for my family. I know that I would lay my life down for my kids and my husband. And the Lord is the same way. So back to the garden. I'm getting rid of all the old. And the Lord will do the same for us. He meets us where we are. Lord, I'm going to be quiet, and I want you to come in, and I just need you to talk to my heart, Lord, and give me some encouragement. Or I got a lot on my plate, and I just need you with me here in the quiet time. So if you're a lot like me, I encourage you guys, just find you a quiet spot and say, Lord, I don't know what to say right now, but just say, meet me where I am, Lord. Whether it be in the car, in the shower, wherever, just open your hearts and open your minds. So you guys are probably questioning, why in the world is she rambling on about all this stuff while she's standing in the garden? You know, if you do have a place for a garden, I encourage you to do that, because, you know, on my hands and knees and in the dirt, low to the earth, God's going to meet me there every single time. If anything, He's going to give me some peace. He's going to give me some joy and some happiness. And who doesn't need that in this time especially? We all face struggles every single day. Who doesn't need a little peace or a little happiness, a little joy in their life, some sunshine? Take you a walk outdoors this weekend while it's Easter weekend, and just take a little bit of time to listen and reevaluate some things. Just be thankful for what God has given us. He paid the price for the things that we've done and what we're going to do, and all we have to do is reach out. Lord, please forgive me for what I have done. You died so that I can be free. Lord, just come into our heart and just reside there. I will tell you, ever since I opened the door and prayed and said, Lord, please just live in my heart, my bad days now are better than my good days before. If you guys have any questions or have any prayers that you need, just send us a message, because Nick and I, we would love to be able to pray with you guys, or just listen to some things that are on your hearts, because I know that we share what's on ours sometimes too.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy our videos. Don't miss one. So if you wanna keep a video or a toy video, give that a thumbs up and hit that bell and the hill then. And see you later. Bye.